Welcome again. What's going on? In today's video, we are going to solve debug, which is a Linux box. And as you can see, the machine is powered on, and this is the IP. In this machine, we're gonna interact with a online Python interpreter, in which we're gonna run malicious Python payloads or malicious Python whatever one-liners to get reverse shell to our machine back to our machine. And when we get the reverse shell on our machine, we're gonna do Linux privilege escalation, where we will see a binary tool, which is the hex dump XSD. This binary tool has suit bit set. Therefore, we will be able to abuse the functionality of XSD and view sensitive files on the system. So, and this is the beginner level challenge, by the way. Okay, so here we have the nmap scanning. As you can see, we have port 22, port 80. Now, if we decided to head back to port 80, what is this? Okay, so here we will launch a web browser. What was this? Let me add, this is a new system, by the way. I'm going to add this to my desktop. So here I'm going to be able to launch it from here. All right, so I type the IP address 192.172. Let's grab the IP. Let's take this down and put the IP here. Let's access it. So basically, we see a basic web page, and we have some tabs for sub-pages. We can go ahead and explore the page, but we don't want to waste our time. We're going to jump right to the key to our next step. So basically, if we go back to the terminal here, I think I have shrunk the previous terminal. So let's make some. All right. So here, your next step for the enumeration, guys, is to find a hidden directory. The hidden directory called console. How do you find this? We're going to use GoBuster. So sudo GoBuster user share dir buster word lists, and we're going to use big.txt. All right, use the big.txt. Right. If you use this, you're going to find multiple directories. Among them is the console, and put the target IP. That's it. I'm not going to run this, run it on your own, and you're going to find the directories. Let's go back now. So here we have the interactive console, and this is supposed to be a Python interactive console. As you print hi, again nothing. Okay, print hi alone, print. All right, here we got some error, as you can see. So it means that the console is working actually. Print to nothing. Print something like, let's do some arithmetic operation plus. So here this works actually. So basically what we're going to do now, we're going to enter Python one-liner to get reverse shell. So we go here, Google, and we put Python reverse shell get pen test monkey. You go down and we see here Python reverse shell. So we get this. Now, before we get excited and run this on the interpreter, let's launch mousepad and put this here and edit some stuff. So here we need to put our IP, which is basically, I have no idea what it is. So let me find the IP address. If config. So my IP is 10.10.07. Okay, go back. So here in my script, in my Python one-liner, I'm going to modify this to be 10.10.0.7. And here we put this like 4545, and we are good to go. Let me save that, or let me grab this immediately. And in here, let me make this bigger. All right, so here we're gonna launch NC LVP 4545, and let's go back to browser. All right, so once we enter, we get the reverse shell, as you can see, to our machine. So basically here, just don't copy the codes, the single codes, right? And omit the semicolon from here. Just copy it from where from the start of import all the way till it ends before the semicolon. So this is our reverse shell. Let's go back and let's play with it. All right. So basically here, what we're going to do now is to escalate our privileges. The first key to escalate our privileges is to enumerate. Now, as you have seen from our last videos, the first thing we do when we are dealing with Linux box, we first find the binaries that have the suit bit set. So let's do that. Find dash term dash u equal s, and here dash type f, and we're gonna pipe the errors to dev not. Let's find out these binaries, these stupid binaries that have the suit bit set. Okay, so we have a couple of stupid binaries here. Among the stupid binaries, as we have said in the first of the video, in the launch of the video, we have the XXD, which is the exploitable one. This tool, guys, does kind of hash dump, right? So it does a hash dump for the file, and it does the reverse from plain text to hash dump to, and hash dump to, sorry, a hex dump. I'm sorry, hex dump. So it does some kind of hex dump and does the reverse as well. So in order to exploit that, let's see first who is the owner of this binary. Of course, it's going to be root, but we need to make it a habit to enumerate as much as possible before we start any kind of exploitation. Here we grep cd user bin lsla paste. What was this? Oh, I think I did something wrong. ls-la, and here we type grep xsd. So basically the owner is root, right? And as you can see, we have the suit bit set, which means, as we have said several times, the tool can run as root. So in order to abuse a binary in Linux, which has a suit bit set, we need to go to GTFO pins. So here, GTFO pins, and we look for XT, and we look for suit. So here it goes. So here we put sudo xst, we put the file, the target file, for which we want to create the hash dump, and here we put xsd reverse, right? So let's try it with the shadow file. So sudo xst etc shadow. I'm going to pipe this xst-r, reverse it. Identifier presents an ask class ID specified. Who I am? I am Megan. Let's try without the sudo xsd etc shadow. We don't need the sudo actually, since the file runs as root actually. Grep, no, -r. Okay, so here we get the dump of the shadow file, which contains the root hash as well as we have the Megan hash. So I'm not interested in Megan, we already have access to Megan. Let's not be stupid here. So we can take the hash. Is this right? Okay, copy it. Go back to our friend here, and here we're gonna remove this root string, and it starts from $6 and it ends with G. I guess this is missing actually. Let me. Oh, there is something missing here. Missing. Okay, so we need to copy the root hash. Let me start from. Let me take all of this. Okay, let's go to here and we can remove these lines, remove root, and we have here one file that contains the hash. Let's save it to desktop and rename it to hash. Okay, save. Now we're gonna exit this. All right, now let me split again. Let's do one on the right. Okay. So in here, we're gonna use John the Ripper, word list equal user share word list rock you love oops txt, and we have hash. It was hash, right? The name of the file, it is hash, exactly. Hash.txt. Oh, okay. All right, so we have the password here. We copy it and we go down. So having the password here, we copy this password, we go down and we type su root. The password is here, paste, ID is root. Pretty simple challenge, pretty easy, basic, there is no hassles. Only you have to use GoBuster to find the right directory, put Python one-liner, given the fact that there is no input validation from the server side. You go reverse shell, and from the reverse shell, you find that there is a binary that had the suit bit set. You abuse that binary accordingly to find a way to elevate your privilege. And this way was cracking or reversing the root hash. So that was it. See you in the next video.